Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl, and this is their third time in the past 4 seasons. They have a tall task on their hands, though, as they're about to face off against the vaunted Philadelphia Eagles, who have looked like the most complete team top to bottom this season. This should be a very high-scoring game, and I'm looking forward to it. Before the playoffs started, I posted a video breaking down the playoff bracket, and I picked the Chiefs to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. I had them losing to the 49ers though, but now that the Eagles are representing the NFC and things have looked different, and based off of how good Mahomes and the defense has been playing, I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs here. But welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to join the crew. Also, stick around until the end and drop a like. We're getting a lot of traffic on this channel, but I feel like we can do a lot better when it comes to liking the video, so please make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy it. It's free and it's a great way to support the channel. The majority of you watching my videos are also not subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that button. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. We're about 80 subscribers away, and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on new content. And please share it. This Super Bowl won't be like any other. We have 2 black starting quarterbacks in Jalenhurts and Patrick Mahomes operating 2 high-power offenses. And on top of that, superstar tight end Travis Kelce will be battling against his older brother, Jason Kelce, who isn't a slouch himself. They won't be on the field at the same time though, because they both play on the offense. But I think you guys get the point. I think that we can all agree that this will be one of the most unique Super Bowls of all time, and I'm honestly looking forward to it. I don't want to keep you guys too long here, but in this video, I want to explain why I think the Kansas City Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. If you're a previous subscriber, you probably saw this video that I posted about 2 weeks ago talking about why I believe the Chiefs had a Patrick Mahomes problem. If you haven't watched that video, you should go watch it, then come back to this video so it makes more sense. Or you can wait until the end of the video because it will be on the end screen. Patrick Mahomes suffered a high ankle sprain during their divisional round win over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I assumed, just like the rest of the world, that he would be a shell of himself moving forward because of the lack of mobility. Turns out that his ankle felt really good, according to Mahomes himself, during that week, and it's been progressing ever since the injury happened. If you watched the Jags game, he actually came back into the game, but wasn't nearly as mobile as before. If you've suffered an ankle sprain, and I know I've suffered multiple, those things take weeks to heal, man, for real, like to fully heal. Despite the injury, I think Mahomes will be mobile enough to make plays out of the pocket, and it'll benefit the Chiefs because we know how dangerous he is when plays break down. Patrick Mahomes just won his 2nd MVP, and he was the runaway favorite. He was able to win this prestigious award just after the Chiefs dealt superstar receiver Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins for a boatload of picks, and many thought Mahomes would take a huge dip after this trade. Hill managed to finish the season with 119 receptions, 1,710 yards, and 7 touchdowns, and was in the running for MVP and Offensive Player of the Year for a while. Despite this trade, Mahomes led the league with 5,250 passing yards, which is his highest in the season, 41 touchdowns, most in the league, and finished with the league-leading QBR of 77.6 on a scale from 1 to 100. So the proof is in the pudding that Mahomes can operate without a number 1 receiver, and he proved all of the doubters wrong. Most people would argue and say he has a Hall of Fame tight end in Travis Kelce, but when you look at the numbers that Tyreek Hill just put up, it shows that Mahomes could have had even greater stats if Hill was still in the lineup. Travis Kelce finished the season with 110 catches, 1,038 yards, and 12 touchdowns, which is far ahead of anybody else in his position. Travis Kelce is truly a generational talent himself, and it helps that you have both a Hall of Fame quarterback under center and a Hall of Fame coach constructing the offense in Andy Reid. Guys like Juju Smith-Schuster, Mecole Hardman, Kadarius Toney, or even Marquez Valdes-Scantling are nice pieces, but none of them are number 1 receivers, which just shows you how great Patrick Mahomes is. Andy Reid is currently one of the top coaches in the league, and his offensive genius shows week after week, and we have to give this guy a lot of credit. The plays that he dials up puts a lot of pressure on defenses, and when you have a guy who can put the ball where it needs to go on the field and make plays off script, only puts the icing on the top. I believe Andy Reid's genius will show again in this Super Bowl, and I'm excited to see what he has up his sleeve. The running game has been inconsistent and almost non-existent at times, but this offensive line has led the league in pass block win rate, so I believe this unit should be able to keep Patrick Mahomes upright during Sunday's game, and they'll need it because the Eagles have multiple players with 10+ sacks on that defense. They also lead the league in pass rush win rate. Isaiah Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon are a nice combo, and if this running game can get going just a little bit, it should do wonders for Andy Reid's offense. Prior to the Chiefs' AFC Championship game, Chris Jones was without a sack in every postseason game of his career and finished with 2 big sacks against the Bengals to help them capture that win 23-20. If the defense as a whole can replicate the pass rush and pressure they gave Joe Burrow during the AFC Championship game, there is no doubt in my mind the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl, especially against an offense where the right tackle and quarterback are playing at less than 100%. And some may argue that the Bengals had a banged up offensive line, but look what they did in the snow against the Buffalo Bills when they just straight up whipped that Bills front seven and they couldn't touch Joe Burrow that game. I appreciate everyone who stuck around until the end of the video. I put a lot of time into this. I know this video is a little shorter. I've been in Nigeria these past few days, so it's been hard to make content and upload it for you guys just due to the fact that my internet has been inconsistent. But best believe when I return, the content will be consistent again. Please make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, of course, and subscribe and join the crew as well. And please share the video. Also, let me know in the comment section who you guys have winning the Super Bowl. It has been a hell of a season, and I can't wait to continue making content during the off season, and I'm really looking forward to the 2023 season. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.